Hey everybody, you got Craig, and this is Craig's World Rocks. And remember, if you do enjoy our chats, remember to like and subscribe. It does help me grow the page, and I want to spend a lot more time putting my content out there for you guys to use as you see fit. So, what shall we talk about today? Well, connecting with ourselves and really expanding upon ourselves is about understanding that we are not the only thing that exists here. We are not the only thing that we are connected with. We are connected with everything. Everything exists as we exist. We aren't just the same as other human beings. We're the same as the animals. We're the same as the trees, the water, the sky. Everything that exists in this reality, we're a part of, and it's a part of us. Connecting with ourselves at a broader and deeper level is understanding more fully and more truly that we're connected with the life force that is all around us, not just runs through our body, but is all around us. I want to tell you a little story about a mentor that I had many years ago when I was a lot younger, who was teaching me about crystals and other things, and a wonderful man. He's no longer with us now. But we were on a holiday. We're on a holiday with a few of us were on a holiday overseas. And it was actually, it was a island that we visited. And I remember on this particular day, we'd all landed on this island and we're all having a bit of a look around and investigating. And there was a few smaller mountains and hillsides that we walked up as we were investigating. And we got close to the top of some of these hills, and the wind was blowing a gale off the ocean because it was only a small little island off the coast of the country that we were visiting. And the wind really picked up. And my mentor, he's basically turned to me and said, "The energy is flowing," and decided to run down this hill. Now, it was just all of a sudden, out of nothing, and myself and a couple of the other blokes that were there were like, what's going on here? So he's taken off down the hill. So we've gone after him, but not at the same pace. We thought, no, we don't know what he's up to. We got about 500 meters down this hill, and here we found him hugging this huge tree, physically hugging it, physically arms around it and hugging this tree. His eyes were closed and he was basically just hugging this tree. And at the time, I didn't know why he was doing it. So as we got closer to him, he finally stopped hugging the tree. And myself and the other companions said, "Look, what are you doing?" And he turned around and he said, "The energy of the planet, when it increases or does something different or gets frustrated, like there's a storm that might go on or there's big winds, that's a change in the energy." And he said that trees are a part of the planet. They're really connected with the Earth's vibration and changes that go on. They're like the ancestral holders of knowledge and connection of vibration at a very deep level. And he said, when you hug a tree, you can allow yourself to basically connect with the Earth's vibration and really feel the power and the unlimitless of existence. And we've all listened to this and thought, wow. So then there was only one thing to do, go over and hug the tree. So I went over, I hugged this tree. And I've got to say that when you touch or hold or feel something like an older tree, there is a totally different feeling about that. You can get feelings from laying on the beach in the sun and the sun's rays beaming down on you, and everyone loves that. Everyone loves the feeling of the warmth, and people sunbake and they feel the energy from the universe and the sun absorbing into them, and it's a great feeling. But there are many, 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 many things that we do not connect with, that we need to connect with. You know, when you're stressed out, when you feel really, really tight and not happy and kind of know how to let it go. If you go out and hug a tree, that tree will suck the stress out of your body. It will ground it. You can let it go, ground it, and how clean and free and balanced you can feel after embracing an actual tree. It is, some of them are some of the oldest spirits that exist on this planet. They hold the knowledge. They hold so much knowledge about this planet, about how long they've been around, what a tree has experienced, what a tree has seen through its life. You know, there's some really old, ancient trees that exist in the South Island of New Zealand. And I went there when I was a younger guy with the family, and we got to stand next to this group of trees. They're in a very dark forest, and I couldn't even begin to tell you what the name of the forest was down in this. It was in the South Island of New Zealand. And these trees, I think, were over 1,000 years old. They were monsters. I remember my father taking a photo of these couple of trees, and with the old style cameras, and he'd take one at the bottom and then the middle and then the top, and he had a photo album that showed the trees, these massive ancient trees, with 3 different photographs to include the size of the tree, with us little kids next to these trees down the bottom. I remember the feeling of standing near these trees, and it was an energy that was very, very ancient. You could feel the wisdom in these trees and what they had experienced and seen over hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. The wisdom that flows through them, the love that flows through them. It's like they've been there forever. It's a magical experience to see and understand nature, to connect with it. Trees are our family too, and trees need to be protected. They are our life force. Without them breathing in the carbon dioxide and expelling oxygen, we wouldn't exist here. And that's a fact as far as our physical bodies go, but our energy bodies and so on, to connect with the energy and understand the energy aspect to ourselves. Hugging a tree once in a while, it's a positive thing, I've got to tell you. And, you know, don't knock it till you've tried it. You know, we can get out there and we can experience the wind, and we can stand in the wind, and we can watch a storm coming over the hill, or summer's evening watching lightning and so on firing. We can see some amazing stuff. It's connecting yourself with the energy of what's going on. We're truly a part of all these things that are happening around us. Once you understand that all of this is a part of you too, it's just an overwhelming experience. It's just if you really want to know whether you live forever, connect with a tree. It'll tell you, because we're everything. We're a part of everything. Everything is us. We are existence. That's all it is. All it is incumbences, existence. So basically, it's the understanding that you want to find within yourself. Embrace it. Look at the whole. Look at everything around you. If something is standing out to you, if something looks good or draws you to it, investigate it. Connect with its vibration. Everything that exists has a vibration, has information for us all. Answers for who we are within us when we meditate. They are there within us, but they are also within everything else. Because everything else around you is you. It's a reflection of yourself. The answers are right in front of you. That's what they say. It's not about, you can go and experience everything around the world 1,000 times over, but you got to look at the reflection that you're giving yourself so that you can learn about the things that you're here to experience and learn about. You need to stop and smell the roses. Anyone heard that comment before? Slow down. Life is, we're going through a period of time at the moment. I'm just going to tell you that, is very dynamic. It's very volatile for a lot of people that have never dealt with their issues. So there's a lot of stuff coming up with people at the moment. And I just want everyone out there to know that the best way to go through this period is to breathe, be calm, be centered. If things come up or old memories come up, you've got another opportunity to deal with it, to face it, to let it go. Anything that's negative that's happened to you has happened to you for a positive reason, to take you to where you are now. Everything that has happened to you has brought you to where you are now. Remember that. Which in turn, when you look back at everything you've been through, if you're a positive person now, all these things that have happened to you are positive. Even though at times they wouldn't have seemed positive when they actually happened. But once you realize that all of them together add up to bringing you to where you are now, they all suddenly become positive. Just like magic. Because everything that we experience is actually for a positive outcome. We just haven't got to that point yet sometimes where we're not able to step back far enough to see it all together in one picture. But we've created a lot. We don't create 5% or 10% of our life. We create everything. Yes, before we set out on this journey, we pre-create certain things to take us down certain areas, but we create as we go along also. We can change and move and adjust and experience to our pleasure. The only person that makes a decision in our lives to change our lives or change the experiences that we have is ourselves. We can't change anything for someone else, but we certainly are the creators of our own reality. We are the all that is. We are the God, Goddess, all it is. Life is everywhere, and it's all of us, and we're all one. And we can learn so much from the existence of all these energies, trees, plants, water, sun, all this stuff that's around us. Get out, experience life. I want us all to connect with nature. I think I've explained that pretty well today. So, look, there's more to life than just being stuck in your room and watching TV. Get outside. Breathe in the air, experience life. Craig's World rocks. Don't forget that your world rocks too. Like and subscribe if you enjoy listening to my content. And I will see you soon when I come up with a few more ideas of what I should talk about next. All right, take care.